Hey guys, I just wanted to explain your assignment for the day and hopefully clarify any questions that you might have about it. So today you're doing calculating density, and you guys are actually going to do a few practice problems on a Google slide. So of course it'll ask you to make a copy. And then you have a few slides to do here. It looks like a lot, but honestly each slide only has a couple of practice problems, so it's not too bad. So remember, when you're calculating density, the only formula you need is D is equal to M over V. So density is equal to mass over volume. So for this first one, it gives you some samples of different materials. So we have water, wood, aluminum, acrylic, so on and so forth. And then it has your density here as well. So remember, I told you in your lesson video that density can either be grams per milliliters or grams per centimeter cubed. So you can see it as both. So hopefully that's not confusing for us. But in this first one, basically what it's asking you to do, you have 3 samples here. So you've got 3 samples, and each of these samples gives you the mass and the volume, right? So all you have to do is take the sample, mass, and divide it by the volume to find the density. And it wants you to match which one of these samples is chalk. Okay, so chalk is here in F, and the density of chalk is 2.2 grams per centimeter cubed. So essentially what you're doing is you're calculating the density for each of these samples, and then you're seeing which one equals 2.2, right? So let's do sample 1, for example. So the mass is 11 grams, and the volume is 5 cubic centimeters. So I'm actually going to pull up the calculator really quick. So again, our mass is 11 and our volume is 5. So I'll do 11 divided by 5 because our density is mass over volume. And that is, oh, look at that, 2.2. 2.2 grams per cubic centimeter. So we don't even have to do the other samples because the first sample is chalk because the density is 2.2. Now for this one, it asks us to use the shape tool to draw a box around the correct answer. And the reason I wanted to create a video to help is because if we're not familiar with Google Slides, the shape is right here in the toolbar. So I'm just going to click on shape. It doesn't matter what shape you use. I'm going to use a circle or an oval. And you'll have this little plus button. And since sample 1 is our answer, I'm just going to draw an oval around sample 1, and it fills it as gray. So there's a little paint bucket right here. I'm going to do transparent so that it's just an oval around my answer. And since sample 1 is our answer, I'm just going to leave it as that. Okay? So that's really the only one that had some additional steps for you. The other slides, again, you're given the mass and the volume, so you're just going to calculate density. Remember, M over V. And you can use the scientific calculator, or for these, because they're pretty simple, the calculator on your phone should work fine. Okay, so again, these practice problems, they're just seeing if you can do the basic density calculation, which I feel confident each of you can. But for slides 3 through 7, it's just typing in your answers, right? So you'll just click in the text box, type in your answers, and even the units are already there for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So really the only tricky one was this first one, figuring out how to do the shape feature, okay? But if you do have questions or something is still not clear, of course, shoot me an email and let me know, and I will be more than happy to help.